Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Radiomaster Zorro. This is Radiomaster's newest version of radio they have out at the moment. It's the game style controller. So I've used a lot of radios, different types of radios in the past, and they've been the more traditional size box type radio. But recently I've been flying and using the DJI FPV drone, and I've got used to the more smaller radio. Now the reason I haven't actually used the game style controllers is because I've been somebody that's been flying and I pinch the radio when I'm flying. So the problem is people that pinch, well me anyway, when I use the controller, I have the tendency to wrap my hands around and hold the controller, and you're clinging on to the controller as well. Whereas people that fly with thumbs, they have much more room around, and it doesn't really matter what way you're holding the radio, but when you're pinching it, you're more kind of clenching the whole radio and holding the whole radio. So I've got used to using the DJI FPV radio controller, so I said I'll take a look at the Radiomaster one and see what this one's all about. So let's see what's inside the box. So get rid of those. That's everything that's in the box. So first things first, the first thing we have is the quick start guide. I don't know if those of you that actually use the quick start guide or the guide in general, but hey look, it's part of the kit. And we have a Type-C connection and a battery strap. We'll get more into the battery strap a bit later on, what that's for and where it goes, but you have a USB Type-C and we have a little screen protector, so it goes on the screen there. So those of you that actually have screens on the radios, you know that they can mark pretty easy. You know, once you take this standard film that comes with the radio off, they can mark very easy, so it is handy enough to have that. Let's take a look and have a look. Okay. Here's a quick look at it. So first thing I can tell you by actually holding it is it doesn't feel cheapy and plasticky. It feels very solid and it doesn't feel cheap at all. Like the plastic they've used doesn't feel cheap at all. It has a little bit of weight in it. So the Radiomaster Zorro comes with the Hall gimbals. So it's Radiomaster's Hall gimbals. And I know that they are going to be bringing out upgradable Metal Gear gimbals for these in the future. But it's still only fairly new at the moment, but they're talking about bringing out an upgradable gimbals as well. So here's a quick look at it. I'll just show you very quick. So it comes with metal roller wheel with a select button on it. It actually clicks in as well, so you can scroll across through the menu, and then you have a button to select. And it comes with three position switches. There's two of them on the top that are 3 position. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, same on that. And at the bottom you have the 2 position switches. So there's two 2-position switches and there's 2 3-position switches at the top. And then we have the roller wheels. So the guys actually fly wings and stuff like that. I'd be happy that you have them wheels there for the trim. And the other buttons that we have on it are system return, page, system return and page button. And then there's a model select button. So far it does feel very good. Like it, as I said, it feels a little bit bigger. It feels a little bit bigger in the hand than this does. Slightly bigger in the hand than that is. give you a size comparison. And then we have 2 buttons on the back as well. Press and hold buttons at the back. And there's 2, sorry, just wait for it to focus. We have 2 press and hold buttons on the top as well. 2 at the back. There's plenty of switches on the radio. So the gimbals are, as I said, the gimbals are Hall gimbals that come with it. This is the mode 2 radio. You can actually get it as well, I believe, in the mode 1 where you have the throttle on the other side. But I use the mode 2 radio. So another thing I must say as well, there should be batteries in here. The radio doesn't actually come with batteries, so you have to order them separately. Oh, that's interesting. They're 18350 batteries, so a lot of you have used 18650 batteries, which are the much bigger ones. I don't know why they should have used the bigger battery. There seems like still a bit of room. They could have, but because it's so compact, they were using a smaller one. So with the 2 batteries in it, you get around an hour and a half of use. I've seen from Radiomaster with the 2 different batteries. They have all the stuff you need on the website if you need to look up anything about it. And so you pop the small batteries in. They're smaller size batteries than what we're used to. They pop in the back, and then there's a plastic cover that clips over them. Okay, make sure you really push them in and click. Okay, and then on the back we have the module bay out. So this is made for the micro or the mini modules. So I'll be using the TBS module. Now the radio actually does come with 3 different. It does come in 3 different models. You can get the standard one, you can get the Forum one, or you can get ELRS. So the standard one, it'd be more Spectrum and Futaba. The Forum one is Radiomaster's own one, so there's a bit more options than the standard one. And ELRS, a lot of people are using now. I haven't actually used the ELRS system yet, but those of you that have known it, it's very good, and it's made more for long range. So you can get it in 3 or 4 different versions, I believe, and you can get it with the ELRS module starter kit. I think you can get. So a little cover on the back, clip it on. So the radio comes pre-installed with Edge TX on it. It's installed with an SD card already pre-installed on it for you, so you don't have to install or put anything on it. There's a headphone jack, and there's a Type C connection, I think. Yeah. And then in the middle of them two, we have a antenna. So if you want to add a bigger antenna or you want to add a stronger antenna, you can do so. And if it's not in use, you can pop the cap back over. So it's pre-installed with Edge TX, as I said, on the SD card. So let's turn on and have a look.
Welcome to Edge TX. Throttle warning.
So it comes with the safety warning to make sure you haven't got any to switch the arm before you turn it on.
Switch warning.
It's a very bright screen, so you have all the different options that were on the previous Radiomasters. So you can use all different things. FR Sky, ELRS, Crossfire. All different multi. There's all different multi channels on it as well. So at the bottom of the radio, these little notches here are to add on an extra battery. If you want to add a 2-cell battery, you can do so. That's what the strap comes for, the strap that comes with it for your battery. But now, as I said, the batteries that come with it, So at the top of the radio there's an antenna, so you can move that and adjust it any way you need to. It's nice then when you're not using it, the way it can all fall back together. So thanks very much guys for taking a look at my unboxing of the Radiomaster Zorro. Please like and subscribe. Thanks. Cheers. Bye bye.